What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today we're working on check raising. 20 big blinds deep against the low jack. So let's get started. So in order to get a point, for you to raise and be correct, it needs to be 15%. For you to call and be correct, it needs to be 70%. Artubas.
So I fold here. I think we need like a jack five.
You fold. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Easy.
Oh, I wanna fold, but I think we could call one.
Good one. Dooley.
Yes, sir. We have the ace of spades. It's a paired board. Now the ace of spades. Yeah, this is just a really good hand to check raise. Just give us a little raiser.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh shit. Give me a 55 or 33. It's gonna mix between both of them. I don't know which one is higher. Probably 55.
Okay,
You
think,
can call. It's call in 55. It's gonna be call in 55 for sure.
okay. But do you think we?
It's gonna be higher than 15% raise. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know how much. But it's gonna be 55.
Okay,
Where's Morris?
so question.
Why?
for-
Why so small though? But why
it's
so
a pair
small?
board. It's a pair board. You don't wanna go big on pair boards. You know,
If you have trip sixes, what are you afraid of?
exactly.
Yeah, or when you do have the larger size, it's more like a 10 and less a 6. You sometimes see both sizes on them.
Okay, it's
You
not about
guys-
afraid. It's about like setting up the SPR. It feels just I don't know. It
No,
feels
no, no,
weird to
but
me.
there's more to it, Dooley. You check raise a lot here on pair boards. The more you check raise, the smaller you want to use.
I see. Because we're check raising at a higher frequency, so it's not calling at all. It's 0% call. That's crazy.
And you can still play a 3 street game, like the SPR is fine.
Yeah,
When
so
you have a
big
6,
small.
he's drawing dead a lot.
Yeah,
so-
you're not wrong, Danny. You're 100% right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the lesson, raise small on pair boards. You lose a point to it. Oh no. Danny? No.
Yeah, fold, I mean. I know after last time, maybe you're a little gun shy to click fold, but that one, it's very clear. This one,
You can play this one.
I can play this one. Is this a trap? Dude, I just wanna fold this. Get me out. I'm not clawing. Get me out.
Hmm. Okay,
Yay!
He did it. He did it.
okay, okay. I
Go
think I'm
king
getting
fold.
debated. I was gonna raise. Okay, Saeed? No, auto fold. 1.4. Okay. Saeed? Wants to raise. What size, Saeed? You're a smaller big here. Have a good one, Daisy. Good question, huh, Saeed? Alright. 55% raise. Never a raise. Saeed?
So now we're just gonna say he got lucky on the first.
What is the
raise middle
difference?
pair spot.
This one is a dynamic board. Or we were almost always never gonna finish with second pair here. Right? Then
But
even.
the other one was
pair,
two.
The flush could.
It
come.
was rainbow last time.
Yeah.
This is a
Rainbow
little
Foot did it.
different.
Okay.
Are we even check raising any fours? We are.
Would you make
Ones that
this,
have a straight redraw.
It's the same principle, yeah. The 5-4 can run out. You get a 3 on the turn, a 6 on the turn. Some good stuff.
Alright,
So is that a general heuristic? That like you know what we don't really like raising middle pair, but we can start raising it once we have some more redraws like backdoor flush, backdoor straight. cetera.
Louis, can you make the
So-
What
deuce
was the
blue?
original board? Cuz the original board was lower, right?
No, it was not 9-4
It
deuce.
was 9-5-3, not
9-6.
9-6-3, 9-6-3.
So I see
I
a couple
believe.
things. One is the wheel here is actually a lot more live than it looks. And it's live for the imposition player.
So
Like
he has more he can
9-6-3.
defend, you mean?
Yeah, cause like, yeah, just like backdoor
Easier
wheel
to
stuff.
defend. Louis,
Yeah,
can you make the
exactly.
deuce blue and we can compare the rainbow version? Thank you. Some chatters were requesting.
But look at that
Uh,
raise big. Look at this.
Size went up.
No, look at this.
Yeah, frequency went up about 4% and size went up significantly.
Alright, so we,
It's not raising as many twos as I had hoped.
So rainbow rates bigger in general, right?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah, I think it has to do with the vulnerability of the top pair that you're representing as well. Like nines don't want two overcards to float, and he's gonna have a lot of floats with two overcards.
alright. So this. Next time.
It's kind of hard. I want to continue. This seems like the kind of hand that might even call, even on a paired board. Because it just dominates a bunch of crap that folds when we bet. But I'll click raise, 33.
Yeah, the upper card to the pair board, the jack of spades seems like a good raise, although you don't get a better king to fold, but you might get like an ace seven of clubs to fold.
Yeah, we get some janky ace highs to fold. That's why I think it's kind of a, yeah, good call. It's close. But
Upper
raise.
gang, upper dangler to a pair
Oh.
board. Never a call here, Kim.
I did not expect no calling.
EV's around close.
I mean, I guess it is low jack.
the EV of calling is higher.
Can you
we
see
never-
if we, whatever, it's too much to see. I'm curious, cuz we have both suits here, so maybe like a different combo will call a little more.
No. Okay. Oh no, that's me. What are we gonna do?
That's me. Skip
fold?
the auto fold.
Is it?
Skip the
Okay.
auto fold. You have a
I was
nothing.
questioning myself. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know.
It's not quite a gutter. There you go.
You sure you want me to play this?
I do. I want you to play it.
I would just.
I want Saeed to play it.
I would just, me personally, I'm just calling here. I don't raise enough, I guess. Let's see.
I like call.
Oh, I.
So do you
typically don't
win or
raise
do you
enough.
lose?
I-
We never defined.
Well, call needs to be 70%, right?
But if raise is more than 15 and you don't say raise, then you lose, right?
Yeah, that's right.
No,
So do you lose?
oh, because of,
I guess I do. Okay,
I don't know. This should be a wash. Keep your point.
a
you
wash.
say call needs to be 70%, that's.
Yeah,
Just like
you
plus
go
0,
again.
minus
You
0.
go,
just
oh, you
leave
go
it.
again.
It's good. Don't be nice to him, says Saeed.
okay, no, I'm gonna give myself a here. It's calling more than.
You can't gain a point. No.
Hey, I
Come
said
on.
call. I
But
wanna
raise
find
was
check
more
raise.
than 15%.
Hey, I wanna find check raise. That's the goal here, but
Yeah.
this was,
And you missed it.
Oh.
Mute me, just mute me. It's okay.
No, it's okay. Take it. Remove it.
Yeah, just a question, Louis. What do you think this is?
This?
No, I'm just being nothing. Just go.
Alright. Galen
Just
can
being a dick.
fold here, yeah.
Oh,
Mhm. Fold, 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 fold.
So it ended up being what, 22% with the ace-6? had no idea what it would,
Fold.
what it would land on.
oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
folding,
Yeah,
man.
you,
Get
okay.
Yeah.
out, get out,
Say
get
it,
out, get out,
say
get
it.
out.
You wanna
Fold,
fold?
I know you would have.
Are you
said
gonna give me a point if I hit the right button here, Louis?
Yes,
Alright, fold.
okay. Backdoor
What a
wheel,
scam! I could do this.
Backdoor what?
backdoor wheel and on, see, me and Dooley.
Oh
we're
man, if a
bored,
4
man.
of diamond comes on the
He doesn't
turn, you're
even
double
have the-
barreling.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what about? with
Planet, are
ace
you,
of diamond?
what
With
is
ace
going
of
on?
diamond.
You know, the 6 of diamonds comes on the river and you're just jamming with ace high of diamonds. Like, you're like, you're all in, you're happy.
Alright, look. You're gonna need an overcard to the 3, one thing, and you're gonna need backdoor something like flush. So if you look at ace 4 suited, maybe it's in there. Ace 4 suited is actually just not there because you jam it, but ace 5 is a great example. So you see ace 5, boom, lights up. It's got an overcard to the 3,
Even
all
your
the,
hand suited.
yeah, all
Like
the
the
juicy
deuce is enough.
backdoors. The deuce is enough, okay, yeah, with the backdoors.
Yeah. Just need suited.
Alright, Scotty, what do you do here?
I would. In game, I would just call, but for this, we're looking, don't hit the button.
Just say call.
In game, I would call, but this has got to check raise at least 15%.
Jesus Christ, it's check raising.
Minus
Yes,
one.
it does. No, I'm right.
Add them up, add them up.
Add them
add
up,
up
check
the
raises.
Oh man,
55.
55 and
Give me my
13. I
point.
can't do
Add 'em
math.
up.
I can't do math.
Reese's
You're right,
Puffs,
you're right.
Reese's Puffs. Add
Eat 'em
'em
up,
We
eat 'em
didn't,
up, eat 'em up, eat 'em
You
up.
know
We didn't
what?
do-
I'm listening to the chat here and I think the pitchforks are gonna come out pretty quickly,
uh-oh.
so.
We didn't define it, Louis, by the way. Like, are we combining all check raise frequencies into one, or are we just like, does it have
Well,
to?
if you say raise and like, yeah. Yeah, I guess yes, because we want to, we want people to raise more. That's the goal.
Alright,
Peter, are you
okay.
playing? I guess Peter is.
He was typing.
Okay,
me? Is that me, Lou?
yeah.
Either 33 or 55. 33, keep him in.
Okay, you sure about that, Andy?
Yeah, I don't want to scare him off.
Would you mind if I took off a point?
I just take it off, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Look at the rule number 2.
Is it trapping pure? Top pair.
We don't
two
know.
pairs calling
We
a
don't
lot.
know, but in general, like,
You're calling him in the 2
And
pair.
there's my-
Yeah.
this right for here, yeah.
Right, give me that point back.
And 1. Okay, you got it.
Let's have a little peek.
Yeah.
Gonna pick it? Yeah, very surprised that it's raising so much. King 10, king deuce even.
So which two pair? Are any of them trapping? King
No.
deuce? King deuce, right? A little bit.
Can do
King 10
suited
deuce.
a lot.
So this is also a 2 Broadway board. He's gonna have a lot of continues, so it doesn't mind raising the 2 pairs here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Even his queen 10 can call once and hope for a jack,
Peter, are you playing today?
something.
The kitty said check raise.
33.
Oh. Peter, welcome. Raise big. Why do we size up here?
Flush draw?
Because
No,
Jack
we
is
size up
vulnerable
on
against
rainbow boards.
the 2 pair, the overcall, the overcards.
Okay, so is this an heuristic?
Would you, let's, do
What?
we raise more often or more big or less big on a rainbow? Here, we thought it was more on a rainbow.
Good question, Scotty.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
Is,
what our heuristic says and I don't believe it.
I don't either.
I think.
You need to see it again?
Yeah.
I think the
see.
second
Yeah.
pair maybe is the one that changes a lot.
So we
James
have
is the-
The board is
Change the board
13,
to-
10.
I can say this, I don't have a great bearing on when to check raise large and when to check raise small. I
Well, we're
still
just
struggle
messing
with
with
that.
it, right? So let's move on.
Kind of like,
Find something.
I
maybe.
view it
Louis,
as like
can we see-
dynamism
can we
is
just
like the
see-
main factor.
Mhm.
Can we see if the flush draw does more or less the sum the size? The rainbow, this is a flush draw and it's 13, 10. What does the rainbow do of the same hand? Overall the board. Goes from 13, 10 to 13, 12.
More folding, less calling, more small raising. It was
Well, it went from
37
It was
and
13,
40.
10 before, and now it's
Mhm.
13,
And-
12.
And the
So
calls
it's-
were 37, Scotty, and the folds were 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So it didn't, this one, it didn't change it a lot
So
anyway.
now it sized it down more.
Yeah, it went from 13, 10 to 13, 12, but that's really small.
Okay, so these are all
Yeah.
rainbow, almost.
Okay.
They're
What are we
low,
looking at? The boards with the most?
most check
The
raise,
most 55.
Most big. Okay.
so all rainbow.
7 high, 8 high, 9 high, 10 high. Top pair needs protection.
Yeah,
3 and deuce,
This
4
file-
and 3. It's like low stuff that interacts with the wheel.
But this violates Louis' heuristic that he wrote down that the rainbow raise is bigger. Because in this case, the flush.
Maybe it shouldn't be so broad. I think on specific textures, probably should
Yeah,
identify the texture.
yeah,
Cause
think we
it's
don't have a
true
whole-
on some textures for sure.
We don't have a flush draw heuristic yet. On raise
I think
side.
it's a lot of no completed equity. Stuff with gut shots, stuff that's more like low to mid cards. Like you're not seeing like ace, queen, 10 on this list, right?
Right.
And you're not seeing 9, 8, 7 either. You're seeing
You're
a lot of
barely
10,
seeing
4
a
deuce.
singular ace or a queen anywhere. Like there's
Exactly.
none. Yeah.
So more dynamism, because like jack high boards, like top pair is gonna change more, so you wanna fast play a little bit more.
they're all disconnected, right? Am I wrong?
Well, no straight draw possible, but with lots of gut shots, right?
So it's
But it's
disconnected.
not like, it's
or-
not king 7 deuce either. That's
Yeah,
gonna be more of a small board.
These are connected, but no completed equity.
I agree with that characterization.
So semi-connected?
No, they're just called connected. That's what connected means. No, connected means that there are straight
Oh.
draws, but no straights.
I think, yeah, I think dynamic is a pretty nice term here, because like on 9, 8, 7, the jack
It's
10 is
too
just gonna be
hard.
a very strong hand on all run-ins, right? Whereas here, you can have gut shots that never get there. And it'll just
Yeah.
be like 6 high by the end.
Take a look at the 33 size Louis and see if there's lots of like completed straights on that thing.
I mean, all these low boards are dynamic in that top pair is,
Paired.
Pair boards, number 1. Yeah. And then I think you'll be right, Pete, as well. Like,
Two paired with
Connected.
with a connected card a lot. 665, 10, 7, 7.
Right, so that's.
And a lot of spots where the paired card is fairly good for the big blind, right? Like 5, 6, 7, 8 are all cards that are pretty nice for big blind.
now Louis, do the ones where we jam.
No,
Yeah, do it. Just for fun. Why not? One click.
quickly.
There you go. 10-9-7, 10-9-6.
Alright,
Rainbow.
okay, Arturas. What do you wanna do here? Arturas?
Fold.
Dude, you're not gonna debate him for 20 minutes with the king of spades? Backdoor something?
I mean,
Backdoor.
I
I
mean,
mean, look at that though. It's
It's a
not as,
small
it's
bet.
not as
Honestly, I
easy
thought
as
it
we
was
might
wrong.
think.
It's-
Minus 0.04, like, I mean, if you have a guy, if your read is someone's overfolding, this is probably.
Alright,
like
he's in the lead. Give him a real hand.
I agree, Tim.
Yeah, like, if you wanted to expand, like, this is when you could expand to.
He can have his point.
What?
Easy. GG.
Easy left, right?
Louis.
Yeah, we lost him.
Dude.
I'm driving to work. I'm here. I can do one.
Sorry, boys.
I'm at the stop.
I'm here.
Oh,
Is this me?
I'm just on up.
yeah. Do you wanna
Easy.
do it?
Okay,
Got a flush draw, board is 9-8-4.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, this is, 6, 7,
You're raising
I
more,
think-
calling more.
I think we can raise this a little bit. We can raise, yeah, raise small. Yeah,
Give it a shot.
yeah. Ah,
Oh,
okay, just pure call. Okay. Take my point away.
it's gone.
I got a prediction that the flush draws are high-low, stuff that interacts with the straight more, and you call your best ones and your worst ones.
Like king
Seems-
7.
Seems good, Tim.
King
Ace
seven
jack
seems
up
like a
there.
raise. Yep,
Three
ace jack,
deuce.
call, three deuce call. Yep, that's the pattern.
5, 6, 7.
And the high lows are the ones that really activate,
Yeah.
like the king fives, and queen sixes of the world.
So we call the best and the worst. And then we raise the middle.
And like, yeah, and high-low.
Dude.
So FD raise high lows.
We're actually raising the ones with the pair here, some, the low ones too,
That's true.
Pair flush flush draw.
which need a bit more protection and can also like run out of straight.
And it's just value, right?
Yeah, but with like the king 4, queen 4, jack 4 aren't doing it, which is cool. So we can like turn 2 pair and coolers king queen and stuff.
Dooley.
Yeah, sorry, I just have push to talk on. This one is just a call. We don't really get to raise anything here. It's just pure call.
Right.
I reckon having the backdoor flush draw with the ace of spades might drive up some raises, but no, it doesn't look like it. If you have middle pair, you have ace high, you never do that.
Jack 8, you wanna raise here 10-8.
Yeah, I was
Is
trying
this
to
the
follow
last
the.
one?
I was trying
Did
to
we just get the
follow.
same board? Sorry, go ahead, Dooley.
No, I was trying to like come up with a heuristic in my head, but it didn't really make sense. I thought like if we had like maybe like the ace of spades, we would our raise would make more sense if we get the backdoor, but not really. We're too shallow to do any of that. So
Oh,
it's
this is
just
the
pure
same board.
call.
On the jack 8, 10-8, did we need a suit? Look at
Idea?
the off,
No.
No,
It's just a straight
no.
interaction.
likes a suit, but it doesn't need one. Okay.
Actually, look at 10-8. You don't want it.
10-8
Yeah,
is
you don't wanna raise the back door and get jammed off it,
right.
so you call the
Maybe you
back
just don't-
door.
Maybe you just don't fold it though. You just don't wanna have to do that.
Why are we locked into 9-8-4? I think our setting got changed here.
You didn't wanna play this, huh? Was
I
he?
mean, call.
How much longer
Or-
before someone
yeah,
else
okay.
was gonna notice 9-8-4?
Give me the point.
I'm never gonna notice it.
I noticed it on the second one. I'm like, is that the same board?
I'm
And then
never gonna.
by the
notice it.
third one, I'm like, alright, something's up.
What's up, everybody? In
Oh.
today's study session, we're learning to play 9-8-4.
9-8-4. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's
Should we
Wait,
skip the call
it's my
or
turn, right? It's my turn, right?
is this an auto call?
There's no such thing.
Okay,
Haven't you learned anything yet?
play it. There's no way.
I think we raise more than 15% of the time for
What- What's your
for
size?
what is my sizing? No, if I go big, I have to stack off. It has to be small. Small, small, small.
You could have said big.
But small's way more.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
big isn't 15%.
Alright, you found it.
dude. That's a
Yes,
That's a
12.
savage one, man.
12.
That's a savage one. I'm not raising enough here for sure.
If we go big and he jams, we have to click call, don't we?
No.
I mean,
No.
I mean,
I think this is
No.
the kind of spot where imposition like back jams ace king on
Louis,
you.
Louis,
Let's see it.
raise big. And let him jam. He has robust jams, yeah? Just make sure. Should have quite some jams, I think. Yep, that's enough. Oh, he has clickbacks, man. Maybe we fold to a, nope, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
okay.
Don't look at this, Scotty. We're gonna do nightmare.
Violence.
You people, but you're out. You're done. You're beat.
It's okay. It's level 3 of the tournament. Just click the rebuy button.
Right? We got a tough one for you. What are you gonna do? What
People.
button are you gonna?
Blind stacks.
Alright, Taid. You're timing out.
He's like waiting for a red light.
Beep beep.
Timing out, Taid. Right,
Oh shit.
you can. play
Beep
next time.
beep.
Tim, this one's for you.
I like that we have a nutter. I don't like that we don't have a spade or a heart in hand. I like that the sizing is tiny. I mean, it's probably still raising some, but I think it's calling a lot. But yeah, it's probably raising more than 15.
Okay, let's see.
Nope.
No.
Folding 37% of the time. 0 EV. Wow. Whoosh. So sad.
But with a spade, right? With one spade in your hand, it would be more of a raise.
Yeah, I think
don't-
one spade.
I don't know how
Yep.
much we're racing with it
Mhm.
on ace high, but you are with the spade.
At least can call
Yeah.
At worst, like you need,
with the spade.
And the best ones are the double flush blockers.
okay. Okay,
Could you skip me till break, please?
yes. What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna raise. Am I gonna raise? Yeah.
Click it.
Oh my god.
Said can go next. Wait, Louis, you know this one. You call all your open enders at 20. You taught me this.
No, no, no. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a gut shot. My brain registered a gut shot here.
Ah. Gut shot would be fine. Like 6-3? 6-5 does it. Mostly just a 9 and what? Ace 4. Ace 3, ace 4, ace 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Said
Say,
auto fold.
yeah, right.
Just keep folding.
Right, Said, you can try this one. Are you calling? Are you raising? I don't
He
think so.
says fold.
I don't think that's good.
This one's close.
Yeah, no bueno.
Not actually that close even.
Yeah, it's a call for sure. Then if we had the king and spade, I think it would be a raise.
The
Yeah.
spade matters like way more than I thought here. Like king ten no spade, it's just a fold surely, right? Yeah,
Said says king ten of spade he calls, would have been right.
but king ten no spade pure fold, king ten even just the ten of spades is like printing as a call. It's a
Yeah.
pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Alright, who are we on? Galen?
Fold, give me my point.
No,
Yeah.
no, because we skipped Said and went back to him, but I think Louis, you just played your
I know.
5-3. So yeah,
I'm-
it's Galen.
I'm joking, I'm joking. This one is a little tricky. I think we do have a backdoor. It's a paired board. So you kinda wanna defend some by check raising, but we're only 20 effective. So what do we do?
We can raise if you want to.
I don't think it's gonna be as raisy as you think.
No,
Cause we're 20 effective.
we're just gonna hit 15%.
Like, if it was 7-4, sure, okay, sure, but 8-4, like.
Seems good.
Ugh.
Both seems fine now. Got the 4 between the 5 and the 3. Then overcard that connects. This is great.
My problem is, okay, like, I don't think I'm folding this in game. But I'm pretty tempted to fold it here.
Bro,
I'm not folding it. Okay, so if we check raising's a little problematic here. Because we have a lot of robust backdoor equity, we do. But you don't really like lean too much on that when you're like, this shallow.
I don't understand what you're saying. This is.
I know you don't. That's fine.
You get all
Just
his
hit,
better eights and
Want the call?
nines and tens and jacks to fold here, though.
just hit the orange button.
A range? I've convinced you.
You baited me.
Ah, thank you. This is a
Okay,
pretty easy,
not a
pretty
debate.
easy raise, right?
yeah, that EV is, it's like he has jack ten of diamonds and you can get him to fold.
Yeah.
So what's 4-9 look like?
All the
What's 4-9, 4-10? Yeah. King 4 is kind of where it starts splitting hairs a little bit. Funny enough, I'm over here thinking 7-4 and 7-4 is like the only one that actually calls.
Me too, man. I'm fucking toast on this board.
It's tough.
I was raising.
But
more than-
I mean, if you look at the heuristic, you just have to lean on the heuristic. These low paired boards, it's just what you
Yeah.
do.
I was raising.
Stay here for a sec, Louis. Hold on. I need to burn this into my brain.
Hmm.
When you have real
Fours go
equity,
hard.
you don't check raise the one that you'd have to call off, because all the others you can fold.
Yeah, I think that's some of it, Scotty. So if you check raise 8-4 suited here, he's supposed to respond with like putting in
Click
his,
back or,
yeah,
yeah.
a lot of clicky back stuff.
I don't think he clicks back that much.
He probably
With like
just puts it
pocket
in. I
fours,
think.
pocket fives, I mean
So like,
sixes.
look at ace queen, for instance, ace jack, some of this stuff. He's supposed to just put all this stuff in. And then he's got the pairs.
20% of the time.
You think population is out here calling with like jack eight of clubs?
Calling? Probably
Jamming jack
not,
eight of
no.
clubs?
No way.
Clicking back jack eight of clubs.
way.
0%.
Calling jack nine of hearts? I don't think so.
Never.
Never. I would agree. Yeah, the click back with the jack nine of clubs is, insanity.
Well, if people know that people raise a lot on paired boards, don't
It's
people
probably not
float
bad.
in response or no?
Well, you're
They haven't
I mean, if you're,
gotten there yet.
No.
Kind of, but they float like king jack. They float something that they perceive as having like showdown somehow. And it's just like, it's way too good. Like that stuff is just like top of range.
yeah. Yeah, it's kinda like if you card match with the stuff that clicks back at all, and you kind of unblock some of the check raises with the back door, you just kinda,
Was 6-4 raising?
So in the, during the chat, ask why is 6-4 raising? It's very easy. It's the upper dangler to the pair card.
6-4.
Almost
Hmm.
always, whenever you got a pair board, the card right
Mhm.
above the pair card, it blocks 6-5 from your opponent's range, so it's a great candidate, and then 6-4 even blocks 5-4. The double
Yeah,
block.
but this breaks, I think his point is that this breaks our open-enders play call at this depth heuristic. But maybe
Yeah,
paired boards
Yeah,
break
but you
that.
see that in all, across all of them, it's one of the ones that we
Yeah.
follow a lot, so.
I
But
think
like,
the
there's a
answer,
little
Joe,
bit
is
of,
more generally, like, it's just it's a low paired board, so you're gonna be check raising at a much higher frequency.
yeah, and there's a little bit of messiness there where like 6-4 is raising, but 7-4 is calling. So it sounds like there's a little bit of like balance or blocker effects going on. And if you switch that, I don't think it would be a huge deal.
Scotty, what are you
Oh,
gonna
it's-
do here?
Oh, jeez, I hate this. We really have it. I want to overfold on ace high boards. Even this. Yuck.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure because
Oh.
it's a real gut shot and
A real gut shot. I'm a
it's a
real
real, I mean,
gut
it's, there's no backdoor about it. That's a gut shot. That's a real gut
It is.
shot with all 4 outs clean and nothing else and 2
What's
cards.
more, it's a
What are you
nutter.
doing with it? What are you doing with it?
I'm calling more than 75% against a solver. That's my answer.
I like that.
Yeah,
Wrong.
but I'm never folding it. Alright,
Just don't fold a nutter on a rainbow board
this stupid thing.
for small size.
Mistakes were
That was a
made.
lot of raising though. I thought we'd raise the backdoor flush one.
This seems
Call
like
it.
an auto fold to me.
And I shouldn't have even had
Yeah,
to
yeah,
add.
yeah.
That was the last one I can do. Bye, guys.
This
Bye.
guy.
Take care, Scotty.
Cheers.
Fold again.
The heroes are falling.
Fold again.
You sure? It's a six.
Mhm. You have the upper dangler though.
The danglers. Andy,
Alright, Andy.
alright, this is.
Oh, 33.
33, yeah?
Good answer, Andy.
Yeah.
Do we have to get the
Yeah.
size right, by the way? We just need to say raise, yeah?
No,
The
you
size
did
is for
not.
lulls.
You need to get the size right.
Yeah,
The first half of the exercise, we were only saying raise.
I know, but, you kinda.
Yeah, yeah, but then when I said raise 33 and it was 55, he was like, "No, fuck you, Dooley.
Yes.
We're gonna get take a point away."
Well,
That's right.
that's what you get for over specifying, you tryhard.
That's right, so.
I'm gonna scam. I'm just gonna say raise.
Okay. Trips. Are
Look
we-
at this. We have 0 call range, basically. This is pretty cool. You literally defend your whole range by raising. Paired flush draw board. Only some king, queen high, ace, jack high, pocket rockets that we trapped are calling.
Hmm.
Okay, did I take off your point, Andy? I don't think I did, right?
Wait, he
Yeah.
got it right.
I got it right, yeah.
Okay.
Did you
okay.
give him a point? I
Yeah.
think you gave him one, yeah. Peter?
Peter,
Alright. Oh man, what a disaster. The double backdoor noodle job, both Broadway and the wheel,
why
with
is
a
that a
backdoor
disaster?
flush.
How is it a
Why
noodle
did I
job?
win?
Also, this is a
Why did I
family,
win?
it's a family stream, man.
Because I really wanna play this hand, but it's just so junk.
Eh? So what are you gonna do?
Old.
What? You don't raise your P,
I like it, I like it.
Peter.
No, it's too Broadway board. We have lots of better stuff.
Ah,
Defend, like, get the flop out of here.
This
Oh
is,
my goodness.
alright, to call back to what you were saying earlier, Louis. If you were playing 100 big blind poker, you would check raise this, but. Here,
This is a pure wheel spot.
oh Jesus.
Here you go for the direct gutters, your 4-3 and your 3 deuce. And you're
Actually,
just
wheels are
Oh.
all
matching with good
folding, right?
aces.
Equity driven.
Yeah, and it's ace high board, remember? Just overfold. Need
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, even your bottom pair starts folding here, right? Like Jack 5 off is gone, King 5 off is gone. Right? And some of the suited ones are starting to fold out fives as well.
Feel like the suited ones, a lot of ones with backdoors, right? Like, I think we're gonna
Yeah, the
see,
clubs are all folding out.
yeah, I'm sure clubs are gone.
Yeah.
All the clubs are gone,
Really
but
good to
there's a little
see.
bit more of the top ones, right? Like Jack 5, probably of diamonds starting to fold.
Yeah, can you hover the suited jack five, Louis? To the left one square?
I'm sorry,
No, no,
thinking about something.
hover jack five suited? Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Jack
just clubs, okay.
clubs.
So I guess for the lower ones, the clubs don't pure fold anymore.
So you don't seem to raise high lows a lot on rainbow boards, right?
We're too
Go
shallow to
deeper,
play
Not
go
this
this
deeper
combo.
short.
into
Yeah,
them.
we don't have room to play tango.
It's
Also,
it's two broadways. Like he's just gonna have a click back that's gonna be really hard to battle against.
Dooley said it right there. You don't have room is I think the issue. Like if you check raise and you pick up equity and he continues, you've like already like just
Now
torched
you have
your
to
S.
jam.
Yeah, you basically have to jam with a draw at that point.
So no high lows on rainbow boards.
No, that's not how I would phrase it.
Yeah, no high lows on two Broadway boards.
also it's two Broadway and wheel, like, there's
I like
every
that
gut shot in,
specificity.
on planet Earth here. So, you're gonna reach
But
for those more.
yeah, like we did, so this, when you say high-low, it's not high-low, it's backdoor. It happens to be high-low because
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
wheelie
yeah.
board.
There you
And
go.
we saw backdoor was activating on the paired 5-5-3 rainbow, for example. We
Pair,
had
you check
Galen's
raise
8-4,
everything.
yeah, 8-4 suited, backdoor, pair board, you can still do it. But double Broadway board, you don't do your backdoor.
Okay, so
There's not
this,
room to mess around.
so this one is still like, we're gonna work it out. Alright, who's next? Where were we? I'm lost.
Peter just went.
Arcturus.
Arturas.
Oh.
It's just,
Our king. No
Let-
more
let-
free points for Arcturus, please.
let's vote him off a point.
You gave him a free point last round. You let
Okay.
him say fold on an auto fold.
Okay, we vote up now. Should we take away a point from Arturas?
No, just
Yes
give
or
him.
no? That's
No.
it.
No,
No.
Stop
you
being a
can't take
bitch and
point
get better.
away. Yeah.
Just get
You
better.
are-
How about that? How about you get better?
I'm
Like-
voting.
Julie,
There's
chill.
a vote in the chat.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing. You don't play.
It's
You
your
don't play.
vote.
You don't play.
I know,
You don't
but
play,
it's
Danny.
recorded.
Oh my god.
Oh shoot,
No,
shoot.
no,
Sorry.
no, Peter.
I keep forgetting.
It's okay. I vote no because you shouldn't have given it to begin with, but now that you did, you
Just
can't
give him
undo
a
it.
hard one. Just give him a hard one.
This
Is
is
it
a
not
tough
a
one.
hard one?
Arcturus
take
will
the
never
next
get
point.
this wrong.
Why not? Arturas, play this one.
I know my man.
Arturas, play this.
I
before
call,
we
but
take-
like,
We steal a
that's,
point from you.
I call, but there is like 15% rule. I call anyway.
You
I call
call?
anyway, like a Chad, cause he's correct. Like a Chad, Arturas. You earned that one.
From downtown, man.
Alright, DZ. You hear my boy? DZ is in the house. No, he's gone. Rest in peace.
Julie.
Really? Gotta.
Ooh, we have a little. Oh, but we have the ace of spades. Do we get to just call here because our hand is way too strong? Or is this just one of the hands we have to bounce our range with?
Here
That's
it
the real
says
question. I think we're gonna be
two pair calling.
raising. We're gonna be raising 33%. Or actually, wait, is this a board that we don't really check raise on much? It's an ace high board, so maybe we're gonna drive up our raise sizing to 55. But if we're not choosing sizings, I'm just gonna say raise. But if we're gonna choose sizings, I'm gonna say raise 55.
Okay,
Just because I think this is a board that we don't really check raise much on.
I'm
as
throwing
much.
stick in your wheel now, dude. Do you think you call
Okay.
more often with the ace of spade in your hand or less often?
You call more often with the ace of spades in your hand.
Okay, now what answer do you want? Aces.
I kind of want to raise smaller because I want to get called, but I also want to call. Yeah, fuck. Damn, dude. Damn, spot on, eh?
Yeah,
Let's
Okay,
see if
so-
we call more with the ace of spades or
But
less.
is I want to see if this board like what the check raise frequency on it is in general, because that would change. So
I'm also curious for our Torah spot, if we have a spade in hand, what if we raise it all? The ace ten on the queen jack. Was it queen jack eight? Wait, or king queen eight?
King, queen, eight.
It's king queen.
But
King,
I
queen,
think
eight,
it's
okay,
like
okay.
too much equity.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, like ace 10 has some showdown here, right? It's our best
Right,
it's our best ace we didn't rebet, so
and now this one.
so here, two pair, calling a lot. It's 2 times now that this hasn't been right. Ace deuce, raising,
raising 1/3 of the time here.
ace six, mostly raising. Six
That's the
deuce,
size play.
always raising. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh,
about
what the
this
hell?
one a lot.
Awkward.
so on the ace high boards, he has a lot of continues.
Mm.
Right? Because it's very representative of his range too.
So 3 times this has been wrong.
Mm.
Okay. Danny,
Oh,
The driest possible
Deja vu.
board.
Wait,
How
I
funny.
wanna have a word about two pairs. I think it's like, maybe worth thinking about not just the category of the hand class of two pair, but also where in range you are. And when you have an ace high board, there's so many hands. There's like all the ace on that last board, ace six deuce, there's ace seven in all combos, ace eight in all combos, ace nine in all combos, ace ten in all combos. So you just have a lot of value on both sides.
I'm gonna say we raise more than 15% of the time. Even though it's rainbow. Ace nine, okay, so this one doesn't, I mean, it's like half and half. Does this adhere to your rule? Is this calling a lot? I mean, calling half the time is kind of a lot. The suited one's calling every time. It's kind of a lot. For two pair. It
Louis,
calls
can we
more
see the
than ace
suited
eight.
ones calling on the ace nine suited without a backdoor? Or with the backdoor, I mean, to say. No, it's not a huge difference. Alright.
Can you just run the game tree really quick? Like when we call and he barrels turn, are we now jamming turn? Or are we trying to just call down? 10? Yeah, 6 is great, sure.
is he jamming? I don't think he is.
No, he'll barrel like half pot, let's say. Oh, we just call down. Okay.
Yeah, like we're like kind of no matter what happens, we're just in call mode, like no matter how bad the board gets. Hand class is just too strong here, 20 bigs.
Yeah, it's more Pete that I don't trust them to always put the rest in if it
Yep.
runs out poorly for them, you know?
Yep. Population does not triple barrel bluff. They just give up too much.
Or even if they have ace king, they might like check back the river somehow on some, you know, some cards.
Nit check.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, interesting. Anyways,
So.
did I get my point? You didn't give me the
there it
point.
is. Aye. This is an auto fold. Am I wrong?
Yeah, with clubs, yeah. Other suits would be interesting though. You could probably play.
What about this? Is this an auto fold? Probably, but
This is like verging on something.
No. Like you have an 8, like it's just gonna pick all the 8s here at some frequency.
It's verging on something.
Yeah. Look at it, go 8.
Should
I
have,
find this.
should have got somebody to play it. Oh, no.
You did, you played it. Take your point away.
No,
Saeed,
Said,
raise, I, 3 point.
You got a freebie.
both sizes good. Jack high board, dry. Rainbow, I mean, not that dry. 6-7.
Tim,
Spice up my life. Let's
this has
go.
to be, is this just an auto fold?
Spice, spice, spice,
Yeah,
What do you say, Tim?
spice. Let's go.
You wanna raise?
what do you mean spice?
Yeah.
If this is not
Raise.
an auto fold, you can take a point away from me.
Oh, it's so close. It's so close.
I think it's
What?
good if you're a little deeper.
Don't do it.
I think you wanna have a little bit like a king
I
nine,
mean, sure. Yeah, I know, I get it, but it's close.
king nine maybe, king eight?
King
Probably
9
not even.
So, will we adhere to our no backdoor rule on 2 Broadway board?
Yeah, king nine is what you need.
Look at this. We see our first jam components arriving. Queen
Yeah,
10 deuce.
Yeah, it's that queen 10 with a flush draw, right? Jack 10 with a flush draw. They're just gonna
Mhm.
say, hey, let's go.
The best, most vulnerable queen, queen jack. And some flush draws and stuff. Pretty cool.
Alright,
Louis, you already lost a point, but do you still get a round here to play?
I think so.
Alright, take your freebie.
It's so hard to get like a point around here, I mean.
Yeah, Louis, if we're gonna penalize him for messing the auto folds, he definitely gets to play around to get it back.
Alright, play this.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Okay, this one's a little interesting. There's a flush draw available. Thinking about some of the heuristics where we're pulling from like second pair some of the time. This one does have a 7, which is kind of attractive. If this was like rainbow, I think I might check raise this some of the time, but I'm gonna play call here a lot. Just call, I think. But if you made it like that, the 5 of clubs, maybe, I think I could see pulling from combos like this a bit more. Gas lamp. Yeah, that thing, that's what we see
Nailed
there.
it.
Lighting out, yeah. So what, we can say that.
The flush draw is gonna give him more components of the range to hold on to. So it's gonna push like our check raises towards that branch. And, away from just some of this stuff, I think. It's gonna be more important to interact with the flush, I guess.
Yeah. So on rainbow boards, we raise second pair more often.
Well, it's the 6-7 also, so like you do have some backdoor components here, so 5, 6, 7 is a backdoor straight. So like you're not taking, what's a, so you see you're doing 8, 6 a little bit less, you're not doing 9, 6, I think having that backdoor component is important here.
Louis, can you go back to the flush draw board and see if we do like 6-7 off with the 7 of spades?
Yeah, that's a good question, Danny. I imagine you would.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Galen, it's what you said, like, whenever there's a flush draw available, that kind of pushes all of the continue range in that direction, so you need to be able to interact with that to play a bigger pot.
Yeah. Cause it's kinda interesting, cause it's like a double backdoor, but you also have the pair to kinda fall on. Where if he's got a hand like queen ten of, spades here. You know, he's never folding, but
But you don't really love making a 7 high flush. You don't really love like.
it's like a flush blocker, kind of, I guess.
Right, I think that is it. Like it blocks his flush draw continues. It blocks the flush from hitting when he has a flush draw.
But also if he has like ace, king or something, or like ace, queen, and and like it turns an ace of, spades, you have equity there.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys
We
notice,
turn a spade, we barrel. We river the flush, we check and hope he checks back. What, Louis?
the big blind almost never has a set at GTO here.
Mhm.
Cause we've jammed our pairs off pre, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about that
Hey.
earlier today with Galen a little bit.
Yeah, bottom pair overcard. I think we can raise this one 33.
Ooh. Ambitious.
No, maybe not.
I bet you it's gonna be like ace three and then the low
Yeah.
threes.
I'm not raising
Okay.
any threes here. Am I wrong?
3-4 only, I would do.
What, sorry, not a three
Yeah,
guy?
with a straight.
Not a
Yeah.
three guy, man. Just don't know. I don't treat them.
Mhm. Ace three, a sliver.
Oh, 6-3, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 6-3, like there's more cards that are good for you that can double barrel,
Yeah.
right? When you pick up equity.
Oh,
Yeah, we really want the
My God.
turn visibility. We wanna be able to like barrel through our straight draw, not just be sitting there guessing with bottom pair after he called.
Yeah.
this seems like another raise to me.
Okay.
Do we just have the point? Yeah, right.
I would
Should we start
say-
skipping them?
I'm gonna raise and I'm gonna give Peter a point. How about that?
What?
Yeah. I mean, you would think he was gonna get that wrong?
Well, we could skip it if it's automatic. Should we do a different depth now that we're at the top of the round? Try a different position, different something?
No, we're good. We just wanna like lock out our heuristic. Like this one here is not our best one, right? Two pair plus.
If
So can
everyone
we-
this
can we
round
look
gets it
at-
right, then we change.
Like this one,
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna at this
can make
point
it so
put
we
at the end. But
If everyone this round gets it correct, we change spots. Yes or no?
Sure.
What they call a
Uh,
beer frame in bowling.
Let's go, class.
I'm indifferent. It's up to LP. It's his session. But I'm down for whatever, man.
it's not a democracy around here, I'm sorry.
Let's nail the spot and then we'll figure it out if it happens. It's not gonna happen, so it's
It's
fine.
not
Sorry,
a
this-
democracy, alright? This is
The
a
monotheism of
dictatorship.
Louis Philippe.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, skip this.
Whose turn is it? Who has-
Arcturus is up.
We're top of the order. Arcturus. Oh, a
Oh,
new
bro,
board. New
come on,
board
it's a
unlocked.
straight, it's a straight, man.
Yeah.
Can't-
Hey, don't come on
Amazing.
him. What if it's a trap,
Arcturus.
you know?
Arcturus,
We raise. We actually lead on the flop, but
you wanna
we-
raise?
we check. Yeah. This is a lead. Actually.
Yeah, I would call
See,
this
could have
lot,
been a bait. Could have been a bait.
but it's still gonna raise more than 15%, but I would have called here a lot.
What if we have a spade? Do we call it every time? Trap
Call
it.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, call more.
How do you split ranges here? Because like
I
30
just think, you
Oh,
guys
we
are
still
playing 20
raise
big
more.
blind. You're playing 20 big blind poker, like, we've been saying like, you kinda just start putting your value in.
Trying
Not
to say
really care.
vamos.
Yeah,
There was
you
a
don't really
spot
care
earlier
about
we
like,
called a set on the flop.
was there?
Yeah, but it was dry. It was
I
like
missed it.
king 10 deuce, we called deuces. King something deuce.
Mm.
Pure. It's cuz we haven't seen it, like Louis said, we don't have any sets, cuz deuces are the only pair that we ever have here a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think the board here, it's like so shifty that we can just raise.
you guys think this is right? Top straight is calling a lot.
Oh, was 6-8 calling?
6-8 was pure call almost.
Mm.
Was it?
You think top straight is calling more often? Or raising more often?
On a rainbow board, maybe.
In general at this depth?
It's a tough question to ask.
On the
Without,
last
like-
one, it was raising, it was calling a lot, so we'll see.
Mhm.
Okay, Dooley. By the way, if you're new, welcome. You can jump in, jump out as you want. Feel free. For now, Dooley. AKA Stacy.
I learned today that we don't really get to raise bottom pair too much when we're this short as a bluff, so therefore we can either call or fold. It's gonna be rather indifferent, but I feel like it's gonna be maybe
Stacy,
because we have the
oh,
backdoor straight. We unblock flush draws. I don't know. Maybe we raise 5-3 if we have spades, but call. Just call or fold.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me.
that's me.
Alright. That's me. Alright, we have a flush. That's fun.
Medium one.
It's a jack high flush, so I don't really want to see a spade come off too much. And do I cooler any of his flushes? I mean, he's opening like 10-9, 10-8, 9-8. I don't cooler too many of his flushes, but he still has some overpairs and stuff, and like, I'm wondering, like, I don't think we raise every flush. But I think this should be a pretty good one to want to just raise small more than 15% of the time at least. So yeah, let's do it. Orange button. Oh no! Landmine.
Yeah, medium flush not raising.
Can you
Medium
show
flush
ranges?
not raising.
Can you show strategy?
I thought with like the 6, it's like high-lowish, but the jack high one, I don't know. Do we start doing it at queen? Oh, we're just not raising, period.
Yeah, I was about to write that I've seen some boards where
We're
we
just so
never raise
crippled.
and sometimes we raise like 40%.
I do actually, like in game sometimes I will play like call, just trap all the way down. And just not care, which is probably the strategy. But also, how bad could it be to raise? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like we're
Similar
not
EV.
raising king 7 here, so like when we don't get to raise our best top pairs, we don't get to raise our flush draws.
Okay.
Said, what do you do with your top pair?
I think part of it is we can play call and get all the money in, whereas at other depths
Yeah.
you start raising because you like need to raise to stack off, and then you get to like bluff single spades too. Raise, but 55% lol.
Yeah, the
Did
thing
he
is,
say
it's
that before?
rainbow. Since it's rainbow, we raise bigger, right? That's the-
Yeah, he said that in chat though.
Yeah.
And it's also the vulnerable top pair, right? Nothing's more vulnerable than a 6.
Right,
Did he get a point?
Tim?
Raise.
Skip the skip
You
the
Any
know
chat.
the
small.
raise? Tim has
I
no,
need the point, man. I need the point. I'm at 0.
has no point. Let's give him one.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's like
give me-
giving point for auto fold at this point.
Give me a point, man.
Tim needs
Man.
one. You just need,
Man, I need a point.
give him a chance.
Alright, take a point, Louis. Oh,
Okay.
oh, wait.
You screwed yourself, Louis, again.
Did I?
So
Wait.
this
How do you
combo
judge this?
blocks the most
Well,
I don't know, I'm
Wait,
being silly, to
let
be
Peter
honest.
let Peter explain. What's going on, Peter?
So this specific combo blocks the most continues, so it's gonna be the one that does it the most. Right, so like
Blocks the
9-6 of diamonds might be like
Hmm.
95% fold here,
But why are we doing 9-6 at all? What's going on?
because we wrap around the 7.
But it's ace
Yeah,
high
yeah.
board, we have wheel stuff, we have
reach around.
double overcard stuff. Yeah, Tim, what the?
There's just a little bit of stuff that wraps around the 7 that's hanging on here. So all you see, all the ones that are doing it are ones with the spade, and the one that wants to do it is the spade hard the most.
Very interesting.
This is
wrap
nonsense.
around
This
the-
is so much more nonsense than my, like, calling queen nine suited earlier on the ace seven deuce. Like, how is this good, but mine was bad? Come
So
on.
look at this. These
This
are
is weird.
wheels. Wheels, right? With the high cards, and these are wrap around the 7. Right?
Yeah. Wrap around the 7 and block both front and backdoor continues.
I think it
so-
would be good to make a clip out of this, like a YouTube short, like this specific hand, because it's so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our reaction. So the backdoor, once again, this is single Broadway, so you can still do some backdoor. I think the no backdoor on 2 Broadway has held
Yeah.
up.
and it's so disconnected that you're gonna have a hard time finding stuff. And so when it has a hard time finding stuff, it goes to the deep wells of the check raise noodle jobs, right?
Mm.
And so that's the backdoor
This
backdoor.
term noodle job.
But why, there was one we had earlier that was, oh, it was double Broadway. It was like ace king 5 where it was all the wheelie stuff. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So ace 7 deuce, yeah, one more time after you're looking, remove the filter and I just wanna see all of range.
So this little pattern here, like calling the best and the worst and then raising the middle, that was pointed by Tim. I think it's happening again.
Call the best and worst, yeah. Alright, full range. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, very cool.
now, I think it's on. Gallon?
Yeah, I think it's on me. I don't know. We'll see.
Wait, you can't win a point for that, Louis.
Okay, then.
You either have to lose a point or do another one, cuz everybody would have been screwed by that one,
Okay,
more or less.
Yeah,
Cuz
so
you
do
clicked
this.
auto fold, but
This-
anyway.
this
Go ahead.
here is. Well, it's good. We found a good, like, heuristic, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's almost why I say like, don't auto fold or auto call or auto raise for
oh,
people, because you
wait.
just never know. People make mistakes
You
or
think there's
spots are harder
something
than they
here
look.
to be played? By Gallon?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
let the man,
Playable,
I'm
let him
folding,
cook.
playable.
bro.
let him cook.
He's folding, alright.
Let him decide.
Okay, well, I don't think it's worth a point, but okay, go ahead, Gallon.
Let the
I
jury
mean, but then
decide.
we get it wrong and then it's like, and then we've, like, I think we.
Okay,
more
so
out of
I'll
being
actually
put to
walk
test.
through it a little bit. Like, it's not the craziest thing to kind of look at this. Alright, so you do have a backdoor flush draw. You do have a queen, which is an over to the board, which does interact some with the 10. You do have a 6, which interacts pretty strongly with the 7 and the 10. However, if you're, the 6 is below the 7. So like, if you were gonna start picking cards, you'd want like an 8 or a 9 over a 6. And, at the end of the day, we just don't really have enough room. So
I
like,
strongly agree with picking 8s and 9s.
8s and 9s would be probably a better candidate than a 6, because you're just gonna backdoor into second best straights too often. So I'm gonna fold because of those reasons.
Yeah, like every straight that's gonna come on this board is gonna have an 8 or a 9 in it, and a
Yeah.
6 is only gonna make a straight on 10.
Yeah, well, it was an easy point, right? But since it was well explained. And then the queen 8 and the queen 9 is also right. I think that's good, right?
There you go. Very good.
Nice. 6 is below 7. Very important point.
Andy,
Yeah, just a call earlier.
it's a call, huh?
Yeah.
What
Nice.
about second pair raise a lot on rainbow? Is it not true here?
Is,
Maybe an
how about
eight-
this,
maybe-
before you
maybe an
click,
ace
is
10.
there, yeah, is there a 10 you'd wanna raise here, Andy? Which 10 would you
Just
wanna
just
raise? the
ace
most?
10.
What
Ace
about
10, any of the tens that
10-9?
wrap.
10-8,
10,
yeah, what
10,
about
9,
10-8,
10,
10-9?
Yeah, wrapping around the straight,
Or
yeah.
Jack 10? Jack 10,
Mhm.
10-9, a little bit?
Jack
I'm
Yeah.
not
10
sure
even.
on this board, to be honest, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
he's
wouldn't
gonna
raise
have a
ace
lot
10.
of connection here. Like, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of raising a 10.
Yeah, not so much. Ace 10 doing more than I would have thought.
10-9's the one.
10-9.
Yeah, part of the problem is when you have a 9, an 8, a queen, or a jack here, you start compressing his range into having a king or a 10 more often. And that's really not
True.
good for our hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Right?
Okay,
Because he's suited 8s, offsuit 10s. So, right? If you're
Yeah.
blocking the bottom of his range, it's not great.
In the
Well,
other spots, the second
Excuse me,
pair
I'll be
raising
right
was
back.
like a pair of like 5s or 6s or something. Here it's, you're higher up, playing a higher board. It's a little less vulnerable. More completed
Yeah.
pairs and stuff.
Peter bailed on his turn. Anyone want to play a turn for him?
Well, who's after Peter?
Chad.
Let Chad play.
Not
Just
me.
continue the rotation.
Do it, Arturus.
Let's wait for Peter maybe.
Do it, Arturus.
I raise. I saw like in previous solution some offsuit like offsuit spade will raise on a similar board, but I didn't like. I forgot which ones. Maybe this one is actually perfect call because we have ace high as well.
Like the call.
You say call?
Yeah, let's call because I don't want to lose a point.
Yeah.
You were
So-
so close to saying raise.
Good find.
We saw a mono board where we didn't raise much at all.
Yeah,
So I
but
don't
like
think we get to bluff single spade too much.
king six maybe king six with six of spades maybe we'll raise there. I would guess.
Can we
But
look? Take a look, Louis. One more mono board. Get in our
Mm.
repertoire. Is it similar with like only a very small amount of raise?
That's like still 10% no.
A little more here.
King six with
Yeah. With the king of spades, maybe. And the 6 calls. Right.
sure offsuit.
Show off suit. King of spades. Even no spade. Spicy.
Interesting.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
deeper
you have the-
stack, you would use sets to check raise because they have improving equity. So here, those straight draws are gonna have improving equity, so it's gonna pull from those because you don't have sets to pull from.
It's back to you now, Pete.
Queen 4-3 ace deuce. This might be one I would just call. I don't know that I'm gonna put this in the check raise bucket. Yeah, I'm gonna call 70% here.
Close. Honestly,
65.
that's pretty close.
You lose a point sometimes. Good game.
And then with the
I
spade, you
was
raise
on
more.
mute. Peter gets scammed.
Scammed.
That's okay.
Happy days.
Now, Dooley.
Happy days. Why are you preying on my brother's downfall? Check raise. Just raise
What size do you?
33, please.
If you get the size wrong, you know what happens, Dooley.
I'm very aware. Not only did I get it wrong, I got it like not even close. Like literally not even close, bro. Look at my EV. I'm losing 0.02 EV like by raising that sizing. Like I don't know how I'm gonna financially
Yeah,
recover.
Jack high, usually it's big.
Jack 8, this is gonna wrap around the bottom of his opening range. So he's only gonna have stuff that connects with this and overcards. So let's go. Get it in because he's gonna continue a lot.
Well, the point is raise, and I was raising all day, so
Good
that's to me that's a win. The little sizing stuff, like I'm not going 33 or 55. I'm like going in between. I'm going like 40 something. I kind of usually just use my scroll wheel button and whatever it ends up being, it ends up being whatever SPR seems appropriate. So I don't know if that's a big mistake or not. But yeah.
It looks like when you have a 7 in your hand or a 5. No, really a 7. You want to size up.
Connection with the 8 and the
Yeah.
straight draws. I mean, like you have double. There's 2 straight draws that can run out,
Yeah,
or
so
multiple, I guess. And having a
it's not
7
that
is,
great. So a 10 would do the same a little bit.
so 7 is like the integral part. That makes sense.
Danny,
Mm. Is this playable? We have backdoor, single Broadway, low, rainbow board. 6 interacts with the 4-3. Jack is under the queen, not the best. Spades are probably the best suit, cause they match the top card. So we're never dominated by like. If we had hearts, for example, he could have queen X of hearts. And we're torched. So like maybe this will get in here a little bit. Probably
13%.
more than, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be right on the cusp, right? It's queen low, so what's the size? I think we could do either size. I mean, I think the combined sizing will be over 15. I don't know if an individual size will be, but I would prefer small. So let's try small.
You need a king, I think, Danny.
Do I need a king? Let's
Danny
find out.
hands.
Oh,
Oh.
no, you gotta look at that. I
Dang.
thought,
That
Oh.
was your fault.
good job, that's good job. Like, I thought you were dead to that, like, you're just dead to a queen
Yeah.
if you start check raising below a queen, so. I thought you needed a king to have some equity against it. But that's a good find. So like,
Vamos.
Stuff 5x and 6x.
yeah, look at that. It's, the sevens are like barely in there, but you've found a good one with the 6 and the 6 or the
Yeah.
5 would have worked.
With the 7, you need the overcard, the ace or the king.
Pretty cool. Even a 10,
And it
10-5 is
is
in there, 9-5's in there,
mostly just small.
mostly, yeah.
Did I get a point? I don't think you added me.
You should.
Okay.
You
Huh?
changed the nickname, but not the score. Let's go.
Vamos.
You can either get a point or a new nickname.
Cash in your points for a new nickname.
Alright,
What are
Saeed.
you gonna do here?
Oh. Arturus is interested in looking at turn nodes now that we've done a bunch of flop drilling.
Yeah,
I think that's nice.
yeah. You guys wish it was a democracy, right?
Yes, that's pure.
Yes. That's great. Saeed, what do you do here?
Said
He
raises, he
says
says.
raise 33. With 10 of spades. I think we just call with 10 of spades and raise with our ace of spades. Or maybe we just call with our ace of spades too.
I eat the greedy.
Not to fold? Am I wrong?
Auto fold.
Saeed wants to look. Saeed, you're raising pretty thin here for this low SPR. What do you do when he clicks you back? You know, you have a hand that is a draw. That's gonna struggle against a raise with the 10 of spades. I would never wanna raise here. That's why I lean towards call with it. If you have, I don't know, like,
Can you go to reports, Louis, and look at filter to mono boards only and see which ones we are raising the most on? Cause it seems we very rarely are raising much at all on mono. So go, yeah, go to
Right.
reports.
And I think it's extremely counterintuitive when I see these
And
spots. You
then
raise a lot of
filter on the right.
like
Yeah,
thin value stuff. Like you raise like just a jack here because you're like, well, I have a pair.
and then select by raise frequency. Is that ordered? So the most we
Yeah.
ever do is still only, well, 20%'s a lot, but. So the super connected ones, huh?
And big connected.
High card connected, where he can have two pair, he can have a straight, he can have a set,
No.
Yeah.
and
can
we're
have
just
strong-
raising our flushes, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then the least is all the low connected, where we're just screwing him.
Yeah, we need the board to block the combos of flushes that he's likely to have, so that our small flushes. Right?
Actually,
So
wait,
on,
Louis,
like, King Queen
double click
Jack
the
of
raise column.
on King Queen Jack of Hearts, like he doesn't have a lot of flushes anymore. So our 7-6 of hearts is much more safe
Right.
than on 3-4-6, 3-4-2 of hearts.
Click it once more to filter by the least raising.
Wait. I think, yeah.
No, click raise, and then click it again. Same thing that you just clicked. Thank you. Yeah. Because we were looking at most calling, which is different from least raising. So ace low low, king low low, we're also like not raising at all. King dry. Yeah, okay. Cool.
You guys got really quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're taking in the patterns.
yeah, cuz, what basically Pete said was like, on low monotone boards, since you don't block any, since none of the high flushes are blocked, you don't raise very much. But like when on high mono board, since the flush is blocked a lot, you do it a lot more.
And he has a lot of strong continues with two pairs and pair with straight and sets. So
Two pairs and stuff, his own like the second best hands. That's the aspect I hadn't
Yeah.
thought about as well.
So yeah, like our 7-6 of spades is much less vulnerable against, his two pair and stuff that he has to continue with there because of the low SPR.
Interesting.
Right. Whereas the other board, he'll just have like ace of spades X and pocket jacks with the spade and like all these single high spade stuff that always has good equity.
And sometimes like ace jack of spades, right? So
Yeah, sometimes he just flopped us dead. For sure. That's what I was contemplating when I had the jack high flush, like, oh, how many flushes did he flop that we beat? How many did he flop that beat us? I don't know. Not so great.
Alright, back to the. Whose turn is it now? I'm not.
We are
Tim, I
on
think.
Tim's
Tim's.
turn.
Where be?
And we need to find a hand for him to play.
And for Tim?
Not this one.
Queen nine fold.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fold. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's good. Tim can say.
What about this? This is an easy, no, play it Tim.
Bro, stop playing other people's hands for them.
This is an
So I
easy,
think about it, and here's what I think. I think this is a call. I think that we would raise a little a6. I like that a6 would get called by dominated ace.
what about that thing that says second pair raised more on rainbow?
Yeah, it's like, but I don't like. I need him so he can float with ace queen, king queen, queen jack. Kind of nice.
So you say call?
Yeah, this is gonna have some raising, but I'll say call.
Hmm.
Yeah, no raising.
Again, this one isn't great. Here comes a point. Ooh,
Well, it's not the heuristic that's wrong, it's your note. It's second pair is raising when your kicker can turn straight interactivity.
okay.
I think of
just
it differently. I think of it as like, do you keep in or fold out more dominated hands?
That works too.
Like
Oh,
if we go back to that last one, let's look at what sixes we raise and let's see what he folds versus what he calls to a raise. I think that's my key. I bet we raise ace six and I bet he calls most of his ace X when we raise.
so after
Never
we
raising
raise,
a6. Yeah, I don't like your heuristic, Tim, to be honest.
I'm trying. Well, but you see it creeping in. I can't see ace six here. That's not our raise.
No, it was calling.
I mean, it's creeping in.
It's calling.
But it's like, I mean, but look at it. Ace six actually can
But
do it, but
6-7
king
is
six never, queen six never, jack six never,
6-5.
nine six never.
okay,
The way I would look at it is first of all, your second pair is more vulnerable when your kicker is not an overcard to the top card.
I
So
think that's
queen
fair.
six,
oh, I
there's
think you
one
said
less
it,
bad turn,
I think you summed it up pretty damn well, actually. You just
and
didn't
then, yeah.
phrase it well. What you said was second pair raise with straight interaction. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah, when you
that's,
have the kicker with the 3 straight.
that has been
Good 3
true most
straight.
of the time, right? Even on,
Yep.
is that true on a flush draw board?
No,
On the
because
flush draw board, you wanted the suit and the 3 straight.
If you look at 6-5 here. You don't even need. Like it,
Oh, you don't.
at 6-3
But you
of
prefer
clubs.
it. The heart is doing it more on the 6-5 offsuit.
You know, all the six that have a straight card, the 3, the 4, the 5, they do a 7 maybe. 8-6 even, stretchy, right? But that's how it works. Second,
Look at 5-4, 7-4.
yeah,
Go ahead, Peter.
on the flush draw board, you're using the smaller sizes with these ones, though, right? Your flush draws are using the bigger sizes, right? So like king three of spade of hearts wants to use the big size, and all these straight interaction ones wants to use the small size because they're interested in barreling. Right? Here you want fold equity, so you're using the bigger size on the rainbow board. And on a flush draw board, these straight interactive ones use the smaller size because they want to be able to barrel.
alright. Okay, so Arturas, I'm afraid you win this session. Congratulations.
I'm
Yep, yeah.
afraid.
I'm afraid you win. Alright, Dooley, suck. Saeed, you suck. I suck very bad. Andy, nice try. Peter,
Not today.
Tim? So short,
Suckage.
yeah. Alright, which leaves us with one tie here. Which is Vamos versus Gaslamp. So
The
Wait,
classic race.
the classic race,
Wait,
you got
there's
Vamos.
no
What
tie. There's no tie.
do you mean?
I win.
What are you trying to gas lamp right now?
Are you gas lamping? Okay,
Vamos, vamos. Raise. Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I think we have to 55 this bird. Do
55,
we? Let's
ambitious,
try it.
Yeah, that's good.
ambitious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Alright, gas lamper's
Does he
right.
get it? Oh, you had
He
to.
he
Oh,
wins.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
gonna.
no, I gotta try. Cause I
All
can
he has to
still
do is
fail.
not screw up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just have to
Galen
not
likes to
screw up.
screw up.
I do.
I believe in you.
Is this me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
Alright,
Can you believe it?
so it's like double broad, there's two broadways, which is going to dissuade me a little bit here. From wanting to check raise. We do have a backdoor, we
so
do have this
over.
bottom pair, so I mean, we do check raise bottom pair sometimes, but I'm just calling here. Like, I'm just gonna see a turn.
Yeah,
We're just
it's
gonna
so
play call.
pure. It's the purest call I've ever seen.
It is.
Jover.
Alright, vamos didn't last very long.
What happened to raise every top pair, man? I got scammed.
Well,
We
no,
looked at
you just picked the wrong size. You wanted,
what?
see, this is the exact perfect Danny spot. You knew it was a raise. Okay, and then.
But it was also like
And then
barely
you
even a
thought, you
raise.
thought, oh, let's go fancy. Let's go 55. you know?
But it's Jack. It's
No,
Jack eight.
you knew it was.
No,
not
no, it's
you
Jack
know,
eight
I,
board.
I heard, I hear you,
the
Danny. It
fancy
was, it
Danny
seemed
played.
kind of optional to me. Yeah.
Alright, hey, let's review these heuristic again, see what stands true. Top
Can
pair
we
is
look at the
think a
size of it
lot,
for this board?
That has
The
been
Jack eight.
true almost always. Second pair raise with straight interaction, that's a really good one. Pair with flush draw, we didn't see it much, but it was mostly calling, right?
I think so. The one that
Okay,
we,
on flush draw boards, we need a flush card. That's true. Rainbow board raise bigger. What do we think about this one?
I think it's too broad and it needs more context.
Okay. Low rainbow board, raise bigger.
I actually think that one's pretty fair.
Okay, raise small on pair board.
Yeah, often, not exclusively, but yeah, quite often.
Pair board, you raise small. No, every time because you raise
Every
range,
time, right?
right? On
think
pair
every
board,
time.
you defend from the big blind by raising a lot, so you.
I think it depends if the
Oh.
paired card is really prevalent in their range. So like a king 10 is going to check raise a little differently than like a queen 4
You're
would.
still just gonna
Sure,
use a small
Look at
size.
any of this. We didn't look
Oh
at
my
pair ace board
No,
once.
no, you have, again, it's a lot of like the trips raise small and the one pair raises big. That's like the thing I've noticed on these boards a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm fairly solid, confident on this one. Raise small on flush draw board, is that true?
Yeah, I would say generally, I think that's correct.
Open enders are calling a lot, yes or no?
Generally, well, yeah, I mean, it's a little different when you get 20 big blinds deep, I think, but
Okay,
generally, that's pretty
Yes,
good.
except for pair boards.
trips are raising a lot because it's a low pair, it's gonna be a pair board when you get a trip, so. By definition,
Yeah,
pair boards
I
are
would-
raising a lot.
I would say so.
Okay, no high lows on rainbow. Is that true? Like high low with the overcard, with the backdoor flush, with the.
It depends. I think it depends. We did see some of that check
No,
raise.
it
in
was
the
true on the double Broadway. Was when it was no double backdoor.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so double Broadway.
No double backdoor on double Broadway.
Okay. Big blind has no sets, that's true. Top
Typically.
straight, we don't really know, right? We haven't seen it, we've seen it once. This has been pretty strong, right? Your flush draw, you had the best and the worst calling a lot, and then the high low in the middle are raising the most. Monotone, we raise a lot if we're blocked. And two pair plus is calling a lot, I don't know, I feel like it was like 50-50, so. We're gonna remove that. So these are pretty solid heuristic for 20 big blind on this SPR. Alright, well, it was a nice little session, boys. Thanks a lot for joining. If you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and like, and if you watch it until the end, write a comment and make sure I know it, and I'm gonna send you $100. Have a nice day.